about a new type of commentary. Before we are ready for commentary, what do we need to have? We need first a claim. Because, dude, if we don't know what we're proving, then what's the whole point? Everything hangs around the claim. After the claim, what do we need? Evidence. Only after that do we need commentary. And what two types of commentary have we learned to do? Contrast and comparison. Today we are going to learn cause and effect. So that is going to take us up to 3 types of commentary. And I will tell you, once we have these 3 types of commentary down, we're going to be spending some time doing timed writings. So make sure that you can nail these, because a timed writing means that within a limited amount of time, I will give you a topic, and you have to, in a limited amount of time, be able to write an argument. So I want to work on the argument. Penelope is stubborn and hard-headed and gets a lot accomplished. In your groups, what do you think of that claim? Is that good or not? Go.
You can about
Okay, stop please. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Is that claim good or bad? Bad. Someone tell me why. Yeah. You've got 3 opinions here, and a claim is 1 opinion. Now, if it were just this, I would kind of take it and I would say, dude, you don't have to say both stubborn and hard-headed because they pretty much mean the same thing. But with that, we now have too much for a claim. So I need to decide what I really want to say. Accomplishes a lot while her husband is gone. Is that an effective claim in your groups? Go. Yes. Okay, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is that claim good or bad? Okay, you're saying thumbs sideways. Why?
I wouldn't say like a lot, but she did something about that one thing, like pushing the Suitors away for 10 years. So she could have done more stuff, but just was more stuff.
So in other words, you're disagreeing with my opinion. But do we agree that's an opinion?
Yeah.
Do we agree it's reasonable? But here's the thing, because you guys are disagreeing with me, that makes it an even better claim. Because now I'm doing what argument is really supposed to do. I'm trying to change your mind. So that's not just a good claim. It's an awesome claim. Because you guys disagree with me, I now have to convince you. What do I need after a claim? Evidence. And I am, in fact, looking at the whole loom incident. So I have the quote up about the loom incident, but do I put the quote in? No. Okay. So even though, because what am I going to do? Starts with an S. I'm going to summarize my evidence first, because I do not want to pull great big long quotes. Even though her society said that women had little to no power, she found a way to hold off dozens of suitors by weaving each night and unpicking, or weaving each day, and unpicking her work each night while telling them she had to finish this shroud. How do you spell shroud? Shroud. Before she could marry another man. What do I need to have at the end of my evidence? Homer, author, period. Once I have summarized my evidence, what do I then do? Look for quotes that I can embed. So here's my quote. What can I embed? Pull the work apart is a great quote to pull there. Okay. By weaving each day and oh, where's my menu? There's my menu. Edit, paste without formatting. Pulled her work apart each night while telling them she had to finish a shroud for Laertes. Before she could marry another man. Now, we have a little bit of problem. If I read this out loud, it doesn't sound right. Even though her society said women had little to no power, she found a way to hold off dozens of suitors by weaving each day and pulled the work apart each night while telling them she had to finish a shroud for Laertes before she could marry another man. What doesn't sound right? Pulled should be pulling. She is weaving, so she must be pulling, but because it's inside a quote, I need my square brackets. Does it now sound right? Okay, so this is my claim, this is my evidence. What grade are you giving my claim and my evidence? Now remember, evidence, we look for, does it support the claim? Is it accurate? Does it have an embedded quotes? Is it cited? What grade are you guys giving my claim and evidence in your groups? Go. Okay, guys, when I ask you to talk to groups, I need you to talk to groups. Let's put pencils down and talk to each other, please. Okay, what grade are you giving it? An A. It does have some places where the vocab is too low. It needs a little zhuzhing up to make it look prettier. But this is an A. It's solid. I'm now ready for my commentary. And this time I'm going to be using cause and effect commentary. Now I'm going to pick on Jessica just because I can pick on Jessica. Imagine Jessica came in. She walked in. She took one look at Jaden and she's like, oh my gosh, you're a terrible human being. I hate you. You're rotten. You should just like go away and die.
Wow.
Jessica apparently had a really bad day. Now, she then says, oh, well, I didn't mean it. Meanwhile, Jaden is like emotionally crushed. You look emotionally crushed. Are you emotionally crushed? Yeah. Pretend. Can I characterize Jessica as mean even though she said she didn't mean it?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the effect on Jaden. And so even if she didn't mean it, even if she's like, well, somebody just insulted me in the hallway and I just popped off, I can look at the effect and I can say, I'm going to make a judgment off that effect. She's mean because of the effect that I can see in Jaden and how he's hurt. Let's say I am walking the room. And as I am walking the room, I trip because y'all leave backpacks in the hallway and I land on Christian. Sorry, Christian. And his arm is broken. Can I say, well, it doesn't count because I didn't mean it? And, well, because I'm disabled, it doesn't count? Or can you characterize me as clumsy and dangerous? Can you characterize me as dangerous even if I didn't mean it? Can you characterize me as dangerous even though it was the disability that caused me to fall? Yes, because when you look at the results, the effect on Christian was damaging. There was danger there. So, cause and effect commentary says, I'm going to look at the effects of this action, the effects of these words, the effects of this language, and I am going to make a judgment based off the effects of it. Does that make sense? What is the effect of Penelope saying this?
They helped them out for 3 years.
Yes, she stalled them for 3 years. One woman stalled dozens of rich, powerful men for 3 years by using arts and crafts. Can I say that the effect of her behavior shows that that's an accomplishment? And that's what cause and effect does. And you can tell you have cause and effect commentary because cause and effect words will show up in the commentary. Because, since, therefore. And so you're looking at what the actual effects of something are. So, because of this scheme, she held these men off for 3 years. And given how little actual power she has, the ability to use arts and crafts to hold off these men shows just how effective she is. And you notice I'm going back to what it is that I'm saying. I'm saying she's accomplishing a lot, and a synonym for that would be effective, right? Okay? This event shows that she can accomplish a lot with very few resources. So that is cause and effect commentary. I am looking at this language and I am saying, what is the effect of this language? The effect of this language is the effect of this language is that she managed to hold off men using nothing more than arts and crafts. Make sense? Copy the argument and take notes on what it means to be a good claim, what it means to have good evidence, why did we have to have that little square there, and why this commentary is effective. Go. No, in your notes.